It's Bobby. Today we're going to talk about Vaporshark Rdna 40. It's been a very popular device on the internet, and my girlfriend was nice and gave me one early for Christmas, so I'm going to review it. I've had it for a while, and I'm going to just tell you all the awesome features. I made little notes so I can tell you special specs and shit. I'm going to go over the wireless charging, what comes in the box, and shark skin. Not sure if I already held that up. It's been a long day. But I'm going to finish vaping this juice out. It's on the hobo. I just got this fucking hobo yesterday, so I over dripped and have a fuck ton of excess juice. So I'm just gonna pause it now, finish that, then we'll go up close and I'll talk about it. Alright, so up close, fresh out the box. Well, obviously not brand new because I've had it for a week and a half, I think. Long enough for me to know pretty much everything about it. First things first, we'll go over the 510 connection. Inside of there is a gold-plated, spring-loaded 510 connection. I don't have anything to point out with you guys that it is in fact spring-loaded, but just take my word, it goes down. Everything fits flush. I've tried out 6 different RDAs and a couple different tanks. All of them fit perfect. The button has a nice little blue glow, very famous Vaporshark glow that it always has. Very clicky, and it sits a good decent amount above. Just enough to you just feel it. It feels fucking good. These buttons are extremely clicky, as you can hear. I love the clicky. On the bottom you got the tiny screen. Oh, wait for it to dim out, hang on. Come on bitch, dim. While we wait for, oh there it goes, okay. You got 2 decimals over on the ohms and volts this time around, whereas the first one it was like 1.1. This one will read out to 1.12, etc. Same with the volts. It goes from 1 watt all the way to 40 watts. It does not round robin in any way, so you just go all the way down. It gets faster and faster and faster. 1 watt all the way back up. This thing will fire at all times, whereas before, say you were running a 2 ohm coil and then you had to run it at, I don't fucking know, like say you were limited at 25 watts because your volts couldn't keep up. They bumped the volts up so that now no matter what you can run everything you have up to 40 watts, because it goes from 1 to 9 volts, and then in the temperature setting it also goes from 200 to 600 degrees. When you have it locked, you can go to the temperature by hitting the positive and the negative at the same time. You just hold them. Turns it off, you hit down and it'll go to 600 all the way down to 200, and to lock that in you simply hit that button again, but I have it ran in using Canthal right now, so I'm not going to use that. To go from left to right mode, you hold power and up. That way it changes the orientation to hold it however the fuck you like it. I like it the other way. And then if you hold the power button and the down button, now remember this is all while it's locked, that will turn it into stealth mode after like 3 to 5 seconds. And then when you're trying to fire it, it'll fire without turning your screen on. But I don't like that. I enjoy having the screen on the bottom, so I always leave it on. This little door is simply a magnetic door. I have shitty lighting, holy fuck. Okay, just a little magnetic door. No screws, nothing to take out. It feels pretty solid, like, I'm not sure if it's metal, but if it's not, they did a damn good job making it feel like metal. Got a little ribbon, pops out your battery. The battery that comes stock is an LG 2500 milliamp with a 35 amp pulse, 18650. Thus far, I haven't had to change it out. I've just left it because the battery life on it is really fucking great. On the inside, it comes with the date it was produced, which is fucking nice. I enjoy that. I'm not sure if they're going to do that for every version they ever make, but it's nifty to have. One interesting fact, the positive side goes down on this one. As you can see, the little plus sign. Whereas your standard mod, positive is always up. That's just, you know, a given. This one, for some reason, they have it upside down. If you forget, it does have reverse polarity. I haven't tried it because I'm not stupid. I'm not going to intentionally fuck up my mod. But, in case you fuck up, you should be safe. But then you just pop it back in, and then you slide your little door back on. And it's good. Like, that door's not going to fall off. I've yet to have any issues with it coming off, so. You have your built-in wireless charging on this side. It has to be the side that has this. I've tried all the other sides. It just doesn't work. The wireless receiver is on the inside of this side. You can purchase this straight from their site for $19.99. It is the wireless charging dock, port, whatever you want to call it. But with it plugged in, you'll have a little green light on here at all times. And then when you put it on there, it turns red, makes a little beepy noise, and then your little button will light up red. Only issue I've found with that is one of the ways that it does wireless charging is with some form of heat. And the heat that transmits through it, I just feel it gets too hot for the device itself. I'm sure it's safe. I'm sure they've tested all the features on it, make sure it still works, but I just feel like it gets a little hotter than it should. And I don't want to take the chance of fucking up my thing just to have wireless charging. You have the option of a Vaporshark skin, which I like that it has the button cut out. I had the DNA 30 version and it did not have that. One time my button stuck, I had to rip off the fucking thing, and it was dramatic and ridiculous, but I enjoy that in case your button does stick, you're not fucked. But that's $8.99 from their site. This is the box it comes in. It says 40 watts at the top, all fancy and snazzy. On the side, tells you it's all of its little specs. 3.2 inches. I'm assuming that way. 1.67 inches by 0.95 inches. Has temperature sensing and limiting, which I will do in a separate video. Self-adjusting 510, built-in wireless, all that shit. And then it tells you all of the little things that I already told you about the buttons and firing and all that shit. Underneath your little thing in there, it just comes with a charger. Nothing fancy, nothing awesome, just a charger. I think I covered everything. Well, hang on. Goes from 1 to 40 watts, 1 to 9 volts, reverse polarity, 0.16 ohms. It will go down to 0.16 ohms, yeah. Yeah, I already said everything. So, we'll go back up top. Alright, now in case you haven't looked up online, this device retails for $189.99 from their site. Do I think it's worth it? Most definitely. I've yet to have any problems with Vaporshark whatsoever. I know some people say negative things about them, but it's the second device of theirs that I've had, and I've loved every bit of it. They perform forever. They're tiny. This one in particular is heavy as fuck. It comes out to 4.5 ounces. Very heavy. If you've had the DNA 30 version, the one with the internal battery, you're going to know it's a heavy device, because that one was light, and then upgrading to this is just insane. But I like it. It fits better than the small one does in your hand. But yeah. Sorry about that. I definitely recommend it if you have the money to do so. Grand totaled wireless charging, shark skin, all together comes out to like $210. So if you have the money to afford it, I highly recommend it. Is it going to go up to 100 watts like fucking Sigeli makes? No. Is it going to do stupid shit like the God mod does? No. Instead, it's going to give you integration and a nice vape. I've yet to find a reason to go over 40 watts, but then again, I no longer build under, fucking 0.5. If you're going to do under that, you might as well just go straight to a mechanical mod, because with a fresh charge, that already equates to like 100 or 100 watts anyway. Like if you're rocking a 0.1, 0.18 build, you're sitting pretty much at 100 watts with a fresh charge. So, stupid. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this to anybody if you have the money. Don't go breaking the bank just to be, cool with a new mod. But that's my opinion, that's my review. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, whatever you want to do. If you got questions, comment. And as always, vape on.